Hello, welcome back to today's series. And of course, we'll be looking at investment product and additional customization, which can be done on the product today. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to go ahead and click on add product at the top, then go ahead, enter the investment product. So at this time, I can answer this is a fixed deposit, right? So of course, you can give it whatever name that fits or matches you, right? So the type is a new feature recently added. So all you want to do, you want to select the type that works for you, right? So credit only interest. So this simply implies that if the customer has fixed their money for the period of 3 months. So for this period of 3 months, the system concurrently on each month give them percentage that you have specified. So of course, if I go ahead and say it's 5%, so this simply means for the period of the 3 months, each month the customer receive a return investment of 5%, right? On each month, right? So on the third month, the 5% and also the principal is being refunded back to the customer's account automatically, right? So while we have the the credit interest with principal. So this simply means this has to be on maturity day. So if the customer fixed this money for the period of 3 months, so this simply means no interest and no principal will be released until the full day, right? Or the full maturity day. So this simply means the customer has to be patient for the period of at least 90 days, which cover the 3 months before he can have access to the money, and that's where the interest. So of course, whichever of the options that works for you, that's it's what you can utilize today, right? So of course, we have the minimum investment. I'm able to say is 10,000 naira or even more, right? So the maximum one can invest, I can say, is 5 million naira or more. So withholding tax fee simply allows you to take a percentage. Of course, the law of Nigeria simply allows you to take at least 7.5% withholding charge, right? So what this simply means is at the points of interest being credited to them. So if their interest, for example, is 500 naira, that simply means 15 naira is being taken, and what will be credited to them as interest will be 450 naira. That is just an example, right? So of course, the withholding tax fee can be passed, and this will be charged in the interest, not on the capital, right? So of course, we have the termination fee. This simply means if the customer wishes at any time, let's say we are using the scenario of 3 months. Let's say the customer go ahead and fix their money for 3 months. And of course, on the first month or even on the second month, it comes tell you, oh, I need my capital and I'm no longer interested, or I have an urgent case. So in such a case, what do you want to do with the customers, right? So we'll have a few of customization, which we have in place, will simply allow you to charge from the interest or from the capital. Of course, that can be done from your advanced setting today. But of course, if you go ahead and set, okay, I want 50% of the interest for not staying in compliance with the terms of service, or I want to charge 20%, or I want to charge 10%, whichever one that works for you, I want to charge 50%, you can go ahead and put. So what this simply means is if the customer has earn at least 20,000. So hence he's breaking the agreement, which simply means that it's if he has earned 10,000, this simply means if you are taking 50%, this simply means you will be giving the customer you'll be charging the customer 50%. That simply means you'll be giving the customer from the 10,000, you'll be giving him 5,000. If it's 20,000 naira is the interest, that simply means 10,000 naira. It's what would be the share of that specific customer. So of course the duration aspect of it, which is the crucial one. So I can start to say the duration is 2 and this is for 2 months. All right. So of course it's to also to run monthly. So I'm able to say, okay, it's for 1 month, right? So this simply means the interest applies for just a month, right? So of course I can say, okay, this interest of what's it called, of 5% apply for 3 months, right? So of course you're able to make decision on that customization. So of course we have the rollover. So what this simply means is at maturity, what happened? Do you want the capital to be returned back to the customer's account, or you want to roll it over? So, of course, this product simply allows you to roll over the fixed or investment, right? So this simply means even if it matures, it's continually renewing on such a time that the customer wants to go ahead and terminate their investments. Of course, these are just the basic customization which we have set in place to make it a bit easier and faster for you while obtaining additional customers to the resource source. Right. So go ahead and click on save, and that will be all. And you have a great product right there awaiting your customer to start making investments in your business. All right. So if you have any question related to the investment, why not? You can go ahead and ask. By absent of that, you'll be moving to the next step of practicing how to fix. All right. To book investment after successfully creating your product, all you want to do is navigate to the investment menu, then hit on the customers that want to invest, right? Then go ahead, enter the amount in question that want to be invested, right? Okay. So I needed to refresh this. Uh, okay, so I can go ahead and get 10,000. Then go ahead, select the plan. Okay, it gives me a summary. Then finally hit on, and we're good to go on that aspect of it. S- So of course it give you a summary receipt as at this time. And of course on the same menu where you have your investment, you get to see the list of all your investment. Let me refresh here. Of course, from the list of all your investments, you're able to edit and as well be able to terminate. So on edit simply means that possibly the customer has invested 100,000 and he brought additional 50,000 or additional 100,000. You're able to scale up the investments. And of course, on the termination aspect of it, it simply means that the investment cycle is no longer expected to be held, and you wish to go ahead and terminate it while funds reverse back to the customer's account. Of course, this the slip that shows that a debit has been made for an investment, right? So, and of course, can be printed either on the manual sheet and of course on the mini terminal today. All right. So, if you have any question related to the investment model, and if you want to go ahead and ask, please do hit us on that. Of course, we have a termination, like I did mention previously, and you have your edit to be able to modify the amount either less, possibly also the possibility where the customer asks you to invest 100,000 and you mistakenly passed um, additional zero, which make it to be fixed a millionaire in error. Of course, such a do in you're able to map and say, oh, this investment is actually for 100,000 naira or the edits cycle, and they simply override and reverse or refund the additional funds or the extra funds back to the customer source account. So this simply means if it's a million naira and it was supposed to be 100,000, 900,000 is automatically reversed back to the customer's account. And of course, this can also be vice versa of it. And if it is 400,000 naira, 1 million, and you mistakenly invested 100,000, and of course, passing the 1 million simply allow the system to deduct additional 900,000 to make mark up to a millionaire. All right. So the termination can be done whenever the customer is no longer willing to proceed or continue with the investment, and the delete action simply occur only when no trigger has been made for that specific investment. If there's a trigger, the deletion will not be possible until such a time the loan is fully marked as completed. All right, so that will be all on the model of investment. And if you do have any question, we are glad to help, and do have a great day ahead of you.